Hey guys, it's Ollie and welcome back to my channel. First of all, we hit 5,000 subscribers and can't believe I'm saying it so nonchalant. I'm just so glad that I get to share my videos with someone, anyone. Do you guys notice something different? Oh yeah, I got a haircut recently. You know, obviously with a face mask, don't worry. But that experience was kind of interesting. The last time I got my haircut, which was in June, barbershops were reopening and where I live, and it was quite chaotic. There was a bunch of middle-aged white men just like hauling at the door trying to get an appointment. It was crazy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make an appointment. I was like, okay, we're gonna make a 2 p.m. appointment, whatever, right? I walk into the barbershop, open the door, the 3 barbers are just sitting there and they look at me. I'm like, and they're like, are you here for a haircut? And I just respond, yep. And then my guy's like, yeah, I'll take care of you, don't worry. I sit down, you know, some small talk, like, how are you? I say I'm good. Things are going great. I sweat a lot. It could be wintertime, I will still sweat. So in the barbershop, even though there was air conditioner, I was sweating so much, and I was sitting in the haircut chair, and I just remember like sweat just being down my back and my shirt. It was really gross that the barber even noticed, and he like used his blow dryer to kind of dry it off. Okay, there's a fly in this room. I'm actually gonna leave. Today, I want to give you guys a brief history of my J-pop phase. It's quite dark, and while trying to make this slideshow, which I will present here, I realized that I kind of get into J-pop, specifically AKB48, whenever I'm in periods of my life which are like difficult. I didn't notice that until now, so actually this video is quite sad. My J-pop phase by Ali Sultan. Okay. What is J-pop? It's Japanese pop music, pretty much. Next slide. How did I get into J-pop? Well, I was watching this show called Produce 48. It's part of that Produce line of reality Korean shows. You know, it's 101 trainees minus a few that dropped out. They compete to kind of get this final spot in a group. In Produce 48, they had this special thing where half the cast were idols from AKB48 and their other sister groups, and that's how I got into them. How did I become so addicted? Well, number 1. Trauma. Let's just say that 2018 was a really hard year. J-pop is just like, it's pop music elevated. It's pop music on crack. It's so bubbly, and the instrumentals, it's very, well, I'm just talking about AKB48 specifically. It's just very jazzy, and you can really hear all the instruments. All right, period 1, the trauma period. The trauma period started from like June 2018 to August 2018. 2018 was a rough year. This was during a time that Produce 48 was starting, and that's when I started to learn more about AKB48. And I would say that it was probably the time where I was the most invested in J-pop, like to the point where I actually started getting into like their variety shows. AKB48 had this thing called AK Bingo. They have literally hundreds of episodes. I had this routine where I would crack open some AKB Bingo and eat some mango ice cream and cry to myself. I would definitely identify this period of time with the 2 songs of Heavy Rotation. I want you, I need you. And Suki Nanda, which were the songs I played a lot. I just remembered I literally played the songs over and over and over and over and over again because I was emotionally vulnerable, and it was just, when I really think about it, it was pretty nice. The next period is the overload period. The overload period was during March 2019 to like May 2019. I was a junior in high school, and that year I decided to take 3 AP classes. 3 AP classes meaning that I had to take 4 AP exams because I took AP Physics 1 and 2, so I had to take 2 exams. A lot of pressure and stress and a lot of studying. And also during this time, like towards May, I was fasting. So I was pretty much just studying, taking exams, and just not eating. So it was just a really, really strenuous part of that year. I didn't have enough time to do anything. So when I had free time, I would just blast J-pop. During this time, I discovered a new J-pop group called Meze Moa. Meg, if you're watching this, I know you don't like them. They also were very much like AKB48, which are they're just a very poppy, cute group. Something I liked about them a lot was that they were actually like 9 men, not girls. And you know, in K-pop, you don't really see boy groups doing any cutesy concepts anymore, at least in this year. And I just thought it was really cool to see like men being feminine, you know, toxic masculinity. The final period is the Corona period. Corona, we can't get enough of her, right? We just keep talking about her, like we just can't stop. Corona period, that means that it was probably from March 2020 to like May 2020. During that few months, we couldn't do anything, and the only activity I had was taking a walk. What I did was I listened to J-pop and took walks. This was probably the time where I fell the deepest into the J-pop hole, because I even put J-pop in the background of my films. I started to become more familiar with their names. I started to watch more variety shows, more of their programs. I still got really, really into their music, even to the point of downloading YouTube Music, that app that literally no one uses, just to listen to their music. It's not available on Apple Music or Spotify or anything, because they don't allow the sale of their music in the United States. And also, I don't know if anyone else relates to this, but when I would commute to high school, I would pretty much just listen to music to school and back from school. And it was just my routine. And that's the only place I would listen to music. But once I was home, and like I can't listen to music just laying in bed. Like I can't do that. That's just not what I do. So I just stopped listening to my regular music and just listened to J-pop exclusively. Now, current day. Currently, I have not listened to any of my real music, aka music in my playlist, for months. I just can't listen to music anymore. It just doesn't sound the same. And especially it sucks because even when I go to college, I can't commute and I can't listen to music. It's just like that thing that's just been missing in my life. I wonder if I'm going to get into another music phase. I don't think so, but it's, you know, it happens a lot. So what's next? Glitchcore. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my little presentation. I really did make a Google Slides for this. Thank you again for 5,000 subscribers, literally from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's just so cool to see people enjoy my videos as much as I enjoy them. It's really amazing. Wait, I'm gonna run towards the camera. Peace out.